Hello, and let's build a video on how to use the green screen, the keying effects in Blender. So we're going to start with a new project using VFX, Video Effects. You should see this. We are not going to use the motion tracking tab. We're going to use the compositing tab up there. And in compositing, we're going to use nodes. So turn that on. Okay. So if you've never used the node editor before, how best to explain it? Nodes are little bits of code that you kind of just connect them all together. It might be easier to explain at the end of this video rather than the beginning. So this composite video, composite node, this composite node is maybe the most important one because this is the output. This is what the computer will use to finalize everything. So I'm going to put it way over here because it kind of works like a conveyor belt or a sentence. It starts on the left-hand side and works its way over. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to input a movie clip. We're going to find that movie clip. Mine happens to be saved somewhere really deep. It's just me sitting down. There we go. Here is a green screen here. And then the next thing we want to add, Shift A, to add an output. We want a viewer node right there. And let's connect those together. Boop, like that. So we got our video. If you hit the V button, if you hit the V button, the V button zooms out. Hit the V button, it zooms out. Okay. Next thing we're going to add is the keying. So I'm just going to type it in here. Keying. So if you see how the line changes, if I dip it over top of there, now it goes into the movie clip, into the keying, and this is the node that's going to take all of our green color out. Why don't I skip this ahead here until we can actually see someone sitting down. Me sitting down. Here I am. That's me. Oh boy, do I look happy. Oh, and there's a little dance. Okay, anyway. This color right here. This color is what we are going to eliminate from our video. So click on that, and then the eyedropper is right here. The best way to do the next step is by finding the dark colors. You can see here the lighting on my green screen is pretty horrible. Over here it's really bright, down here it's really dark, and there's huge gaps over here. So this is really bad setup for the green screen, but it's a great place to learn. So I'm going to pick a dark color, like right underneath my elbow right there, and most of it's gone. All right. So we can clean that up a little bit. You can see around the edge it's not perfect. So what we can add is something called alpha convert. Alpha convert, and then when you drop this in, you can see it cleans up a bit of the color. All right. So in simplest terms, that's all you need to render out some green screen, some keying. Now that I've said that, I've realized that there's a flaw in what I just said, because we want to do some masking with this video example I've used, but I'll put the masking in a different video. However, at the end of this one, since this is only at Mark 5, minute 5 here, I'm going to throw in an alpha over to put me sitting in some sort of location. So let's add an image for the background. What kind of images do I want to put in? Backgrounds, let's put in stage curtains. So I've got some stage curtains here. That's the color. That's the red ones. I'm then going to add what's called an alpha over. Not alpha convert, alpha over. Okay. So the alpha over connects together and it puts me over top of the curtain. And as you can, if I scroll through here, you can see that I'm all right there. All right. This would be all you need to do except for the connecting. Remember, connect to the composite so that you have something to output. Okay, so this is the simplest way of setting up for a green screen. I'll just go over the output stuff, which you probably should know. The little thing that looks like a little printer right up here. I'm going to I'm just going to leave it there. That you should probably put that someplace else. If I don't know, don't put it anyplace else. Put it there. That's in your C drive, the temp folder, TMP. That would be in here, C drive. This folder right here, TMP. There's some other gunk I have in there. You can see. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Without going into explanation, I'm going to change this to an MPEG, FFmpeg, and this will output my video. If you are doing audio, there's a few other steps you need to do, which I guess I'll show right now. The audio, you need to turn on audio. I just choose AAC. But if you do this video here, this is just this whole node setup here. This is for the video portion only. None of the audio will come through here. You need to make a change, which means you need to change this to the timeline. No, video sequencer. Change that to the video sequencer. Send this all the way back to frame 1 and add the same audio, the same video, which was what, me in a chair, I think. Is it video test, screening? Me sitting down, is that what it's called? This blue one is the video. Delete that. So this, putting this into the video sequencer here, will now add the audio. So if you can hear it playing here. Here I come, and I'm sitting there. All these nodes make it the video doesn't render properly. Anyway, so that's what you need to render out the audio. This is the setup you need for a single curtain. If you want a video instead of having an image here, we just do a different movie clip. And yeah, that's that. I think that's all. Okay.